for TV9 News, this is Priyanka Deo. Just last week, Rutgers University in New Jersey, USA passed a first-of-its-kind resolution which defines the term Hinduphobia. Now, the resolution is historic because it is the first time that an American university has recognized the term Hinduphobia. How did this all come about and why is it important? Here's what you need to know. Rutgers highlighted that it was integral to protect the interests of Hindu students on campus and was in response to Hindu students speaking up and taking action against faculty and administration who disregarded and even went so far as to insult Hinduism and Hindu students on campus. Now, the accepted definition of Hinduphobia is, and I quote, a set of antagonistic, destructive, and derogatory attitudes and behaviors towards Hinduism and Hindus that may manifest as fear or hatred. Now, how did this all come about? In March of this year, a petition was filed against Rutgers professor Audrey Trushka for her problematic statements against Hinduism and inherently prejudicial views towards Hindus, especially on some of her public and social media platforms. Now, students expressed concern that Audrey Trushka, who is an assistant professor at Rutgers University, regularly made anti-Hindu comments, demonized Hinduism, and even called certain Hindu deities misogynistic pigs. Now, the petition also accuses Trushka of depicting all Hindus as, I quote, cow piss drinkers and lustful and sex-obsessed beings. In addition, the petition also states that Trushka has glorified Mughal King Aurangzeb and completely discounted the killings of Hindus by him. If you scroll through her social media, Audrey Trushka's anti-Hindu stance is actually very prevalent. In 2018, she incorrectly states that goddess Sita called Lord Ram a misogynist pig. She regularly makes Hindu-phobic remarks on her Twitter, and when talking about the rule of Aurangzeb and Hindu mass killings, which are referred to as genocide, Trushka states that the number of deaths were exaggerated and that the people of the time made those numbers up. But the problem is that credible sources recognize the persecution of Hindus during Mughal rule, and some of these sources estimate that during his 49-year rule, Aurangzeb killed approximately 4.6 million Hindus. Now, in response, Trushka blocked netizens who questioned her on social media, and controversy broke out on social media again when a student discovered that Trushka was viewing LinkedIn accounts of the parents of the students who pushed for the Hinduphobia conference as well as resolution at Rutgers. Now, coming back to the present, the student petition that was filed back in March of 2021 correctly reads, and I quote, all should feel included on a campus. To add, in an open letter written to the university authorities, the students of Rutgers said that they were, and I quote, aghast at the bigotry being peddled against Hindus via continued derision of our religion, our deities, and our sacred texts in the university, which may be a potential threat to our security as it may lead to potential attacks, bullying, and backlash either on campus or via social media due to our faith. Now, this makes this resolution, which recognizes and defines Hinduphobia on campus, not just the first of its kind, but indeed a historic one, and hopefully one that other universities should respect and, more importantly, recognize and follow, so that all students who have worked hard to get accepted into these universities can feel safe and not feel threatened on campus during their academic careers. Reporting for TV9 News, this is Priyanka Deo signing off. Namaste.